Hi, this episode is called Nobody Likes to Give Feedback and Nobody Likes to Receive It. I had a corporate job for many years, a couple decades actually. And during that time frame, there was about a 10-year period where I was a leader who gave performance reviews. In fact, I gave 75 performance reviews twice a year. So if you're doing the math, I gave about 1,500 performance reviews. That's a lot of feedback. It was a part of my job that I took very seriously because I cared deeply about my people. I didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings. I wanted to give them opportunities to grow. And certainly I wanted to share the good news too. That was the process we had. And that's what I knew. I had done that for a long time. So when I went to leave that organization and I had an interview with a consultancy firm in the Minneapolis area, I remember asking the hiring manager, "What is your performance review process?" And he looked at me, dead serious, and he said, "We don't have one." "You don't have one?" And he said, "No. Nobody likes to give feedback, and nobody likes to receive it. If we hear something from the client, we'll just let you know right then." I was floored. That had been a part of my career for a long time, an important part of my career. And here I am interviewing with a company now who doesn't even follow performance reviews the way I always knew them. But this idea that feedback would be free-flowing was very intriguing to me. Now, I kind of expected there might be an answer like that just because as we walked to the interview room, we had passed a bar in the office, their bar, the Clientech bar, not a random public bar, but in their office, they had a bar filled with beautiful alcohol bottles and a refrigerator that was stocked. And I remember saying, "Oh my gosh, you've got beer in the office." And he said, "Yeah, I can't offer you one. It's before 10 o'clock. I got the job later on. I laughed and I learned you could drink whatever you wanted there. So it was kind of an interesting thing. But that culture shouldn't have surprised me because I saw things that told me this is a unique environment. And so the fact that they give feedback free-flowing whenever they find the urge or they get something worth sharing, they just do that. That company was different, and it taught me that things could be different. And I learned a lot that corporate America was really good to me. I learned a lot of things there, but beyond corporate America, there were different ways of doing things. And the idea of feedback flowing naturally, just in time, was such a wonderful idea. What do you think of this kind of environment where feedback flows freely? Have any of you tried something similar? If so, please drop it in the comments. I would really like to know what your experience is with not having official performance reviews.